welcome back to my YouTube channel. There's a ton of questions that you guys ask me daily over on my Instagram and TikTok account, so I am going to start creating these videos for you so you guys can get to know a little bit more about me. Today, I'm going to be doing a tattoo tour for you guys. It's crazy because I've actually been wanting to record this specific video for the longest time, but hadn't gotten to it for some reason. I've been getting asked so many questions about my tattoos, their meanings. The first question that I get a lot is how many tattoos I have, and I actually haven't counted them in a couple of months. So honestly, I have no idea.
So we have one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have one right here. 13 on my back.
What else? All right, so after counting all of my current tattoos, I have 16 in total, which is honestly kind of crazy to think about because I never thought I would have this many. Maybe to other people out there, 16 is nothing, but for me, I think I've come a pretty long way, and it's just exciting and crazy to think about. So first, I want to share a little bit of my backstory. I started getting tattoos when I was around either 14 or 15 years old, and I know that in the States that is not legal, but my parents are Venezuelan. I am half Venezuelan. Basically, in one of those trips to Venezuela, I decided to just get tattooed. The point is, in Venezuela, it is a lot easier for you to just get tattoos and do a lot of stuff that maybe in the States you cannot do until you're of a legal age. I did get my first tattoos when I was 15. I got 2 of them actually, the first, appointment I ever had. Before I show you guys every single one of my tattoos, I do want to put out there that not every tattoo that I have has a specific meaning. Some of them do, but others I just decided to get because I really enjoy just the art of getting tattoos done on my body, and I think that I could just have really pretty beautiful things on me that don't necessarily have to have a very deep specific meaning. So I decided that I'm going to show you guys the tattoos from top to bottom, not in the order in which I got them done, because honestly, I do not remember what order I got every single one done. I had a couple of sessions where I just did 3 or 4 tattoos in one session. I even had this crazy one where I think I did 6 or 7. It's just easier for me to go from whatever is up here and then start going down. Let's get into that. First tattoo is one I have right behind my ear. It's kind of right here. I'll show you guys in a second. It is a half moon, and that one actually does have a meaning. Okay, I'm gonna try to show it to you guys. It is right here, a little half side moon right there. I know it's fading. I've got it done twice and it's still fading. That tattoo in itself just represents my little niece, who is so beautiful. Her name is Luna, which stands for moon in Spanish, and yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. I wanted to get something to kind of just represent her, always keep her with me because I absolutely love my niece. Normally, I'm not worried about pain when it comes to tattoos, but for some reason, when I saw the placement and it was kind of just the neck or behind the ear, I was worried a little bit. I was damn, that might hurt a little bit more. But honestly, if I'm being 100% with you guys, it literally did not hurt at all. On a scale of 1 to 10, I literally give it a 1. It literally felt like somebody was just drawing with a pencil behind my ear. Okay, so the next tattoo is this little heart tattoo that I have right here. This was the first tattoo I ever got. As I was mentioning, when I was 15 years old, I got my first tattoo done, and it was this little heart with another tattoo that I will show you soon. It's this one, but we're not going to talk about it yet. There's honestly no specific meaning behind it. I just thought it was going to look really cute. I thought the placement on the shoulder was nice and edgy. I wanted something that was going to be visible because I was a little rebel back then, and I always used to wear, and I still wear, these little spaghetti tops. So I was everybody's gonna be able to see that, and I'm a fucking rock star. Yeah, no other meaning, honestly. It's just a heart. Now we're moving on to the arms because most of my tattoos are all located on my arms. Doing this sticker patchwork sort of tattoo. The next tattoo I have are these butterflies. These 3 butterflies. When I got this tattoo done, the butterflies faded really, really quickly, but I believe it's just the like specific ink that this tattoo artist used on me was not a very good quality, because all the tattoos that I got done in that one session, which by the way was the session where I decided to get like 6 or 7 tattoos in one, they all faded super, super fast, which had never happened to me with any other tattoo artist, and you know, the specific ink they used. Did get them recently redone by my new local tattoo artist, which I absolutely adore, and he does an amazing job. That's why it looks like, you know, kind of like freshly done and a lot darker than it was before. The reason that I got it is because I absolutely love butterflies. I think they're such a beautiful insect, and it kind of just like represents freedom to me in a way. The freedom of me being able to, you know, achieve and do anything I want to do in life. Next, we have one of my newest little additions. This tattoo right here. Let me focus that. It is a heart, and it's kind of like formed by 2 little skeleton hands that are holding on to each other. Love has no barriers for me. The true meaning behind it is that a lot of people don't know that I am bisexual. I can love, respect, and be with a man or a woman, and I will still be happy. So moving on down, one of my, if not my favorite current tattoo, one of my favorites for sure. So let me get up close. So I had to stand up because it wasn't focusing, but this is the tattoo I'm talking about. The one under it is separate. It is a skeleton playing the piano. As you can see here are like the little musical notes, and it is on fire. This tattoo is honestly very, very like personal and deep for me. I have been a part of the music industry for as long as I can remember now. I've been singing since I was 5 years old. I've been able to express myself and find myself through music in an incredible way, because music just like literally lights me up. What the tattoo represents to me is that music will always be a part of me and my life until the day that I die. That is why the skeleton is on fire and is still playing the piano, because until the last day that I am on this earth, I will be making music and enjoying it. Kind of have this like idea or this little sketch that I showed to my tattoo artist for this specific tattoo, and he just like perfectly envisioned it and was able to represent it so nicely on my body, and I'm just so thankful for that. Tattoo right under that one says, so it's this one, and it says "one day at a time" in this like beautiful little cursive font. This tattoo also has a huge important meaning in my life for me, because you know, I feel like we all have at certain points of our lives anxiety or stress or maybe even some depression. And dealing with that sometimes can, you know, definitely take a toll on people's mental health. But something that I have learned with time, learning how to deal with all these emotions for so many years, is that you really do need to take it one day at a time. And every single little step matters. After I started to kind of like understand and believe in that a little bit more, I started noticing better improvement in like my mental health, knowing that taking it slow is totally fine, because you don't have to rush. You have enough time to get there as is. You just have to stay consistent and work on yourself. So one day at a time represents that for me. So happy that I got that tattoo and it came out so beautiful. Now for the last tattoo that I have on my left arm is this super tiny tattoo that is so faded. Oh God, look at that. This was the only one that I forgot to have redone with my tattoo artist, just because I completely forgot about that tattoo at the moment. Pretty self-explanatory. It is a little music note. It looks cute. What I have here is this rose, which is on fire. So you guys can see right there. This is the first and only tattoo that I've gotten with red ink. in it, and I think it looks dope. It really does. Honestly, it doesn't have a specific meaning. I like roses. It's one of my favorite flowers, but there's no like meaning that goes beyond that. All right, moving down a little bit more, we have this tattoo right here. So that tattoo is my zodiac sign. I am a Leo. So many people nowadays, they come up to you or they're like, you meet a random stranger, and one of the like first things they tend to ask nowadays is like, what's your zodiac? So now they don't really have to ask, right? Because it's just like right there. So right next to that tattoo, I have these, which are two separate tattoos. They just like, they're really close together. This is another one of my absolute favorite tattoos. I remember when I got it around like a year ago, I was obsessed with it. It has a little like angel, and the other one is like a little devil. And what it represents and what it means to me, the two sides of my personality. I am a person that I'm very loving and caring. If I'm giving you respect, I do expect you to respect me in return. I'm really all about positivity, but as soon as somebody gets on my bad side or just tries to pick a fight when it's not necessary, or just like, you know, crosses that line, I can be a bitch, and that is the truth. I do have this really like nice sweet side to me, but there's people who will make that little devilish side come out of me. And the other tattoo I was talking about, it says Pretty Poison. So this one has a really quick explanation. It's the name of the album of one of my favorite singers. Her name is Nessa Barrett. Probably a lot of you have heard of her. She makes amazing music and is definitely one of my big inspirations in the music industry right now. I feel like she's evolved in such an amazing way and has grown as an artist. Decided to get Pretty Poison under that tattoo, which is crazy because it kind of matches, because like one side of me is pretty and the other can be a little poisonous, and that's why it kind of goes like really well together. We have these 3 little dragons, have little sparkles and stuff. There's not a specific meaning behind this tattoo. It's one of those tattoos that, like I said, I just thought it would look cute and would kind of match the rest of the aesthetic, and that is why I got it. A lot of people have kind of like come up to me and they're like, oh my god, Game of Thrones or House of the Dragons and stuff, and I'm like, oh, like cool, you found a meaning for it, but that's not what I was thinking of when I got it done. But now that like people mention it, I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, Game of Thrones. If y'all have watched it, you know what I mean. There's one more tattoo here. So it says breathe. As you guys can see, it's not really even. It's kind of like a little bit lopsided. The tattoo artist kind of like did this quickly, and like, I don't know, I kind of told him to fix like either the T. Like not all the letters are completely in a straight line, but you know what? It's fine. I still don't regret it. The meaning is to literally just like chill out and learn how to breathe in stressful moments, because it is needed and it's actually really important. So these were the first 2 I got done at 15. One is on my back, which is the one that I'm going to try to turn around and show you, but I'm not sure if it'll be like in the right spot. You guys can actually see it through my shirt. You guys can see that right there. There's no meaning behind it. I saw that tattoo on like Pinterest or something, and I was like, that looks cute, so why not get it done? So I realized that I forgot to talk about the pain level on like almost every single one of my tattoos. Just to kind of like sum it up, if I'm being 100% honest, it has to do a lot with like your specific pain tolerance. And I think I have a pretty high one, because most of these tattoos like didn't hurt. Maybe like a 3 or 4, maybe max 5 on a pain scale, but none of them really bothered me. Like it's literally just like needles. You just get used to the pain after you get a couple of them done, and every time I feel like it minimizes. Now I'm gonna show you guys a tattoo that like hurt me the most when I got it done. It's the only tattoo that I truly remember I like low-key suffered when getting it done. So it's this tattoo I have right here. Done. So it's kind of like this, like, it was supposed to be a rose, but I don't think that's a rose at all. I think that's another type of like flower. I still, till this day, do not know what it is, but it did hurt me. I was kind of struggling. I was moving around a lot, and it was low-key uncomfortable. I'd say on pain level, probably like a 5. which is like the max any tattoo has ever really hurt me. But yeah, that's that. It also doesn't have a meaning, it's just there. There's only 2 tattoos that I haven't showed you guys. One is on my hip, which is a little snake. I see what I can show you. It's also really faded because this one I also didn't get redone, and it was with the tattoo artist that I like told you guys that used a very bad quality ink. So yeah, but it's still kind of there. So I think y'all can see it right there. It's this little snake. It is a tattoo though that I feel like nobody ever sees, because like even when I put on like a bikini or something, like it's not really that visible. I feel like none of my friends or like people close to me even know that that's there, honestly. So I don't regret getting it, but it's just like it doesn't really play like a really important role in my tattoos, and it also has no meaning. So the last tattoo is on my leg. It is the only tattoo that I have on my leg because I thought I was never gonna like, you know, go do tattoos on any other part of my body that wasn't like my arms or back. But I ended up doing it anyways. I actually got this tattoo the day that I turned 18 because I was like, fuck it, I can legally do this shit now. And I did it without asking my parents for permission, which was amazing. It is a really simple tattoo. A lot of people actually have this tattooed on them, so it's not unique at all, but to me it does have an important meaning. It is my angel number, and it is 444. I'm about to fall off my chair, guys, to show you all this. Okay, I think if you guys literally look it up online and look up the meaning of it, that is exactly what it means. I think that I've showed you guys every tattoo now. Yeah, I definitely want to get more tattoos done. I just wanted to kind of give myself more time to think about what the next ones are going to be. Some pretty cool things that I've been planning, and I want somebody to really sketch them out. You know, these are things that are going to be on your body for the rest of your life. Yeah, as of now, that is what I have. I'm very happy with my tattoos. A lot of people before I got like any of them were like, no, don't get those, you're going to regret them. You like one day you're gonna be old and it's gonna look ugly. And I literally do not give a fuck. Like, I love them. They represent me so well. I feel like there's such a nice way to like spice yourself up, design yourself. Like, this is your body. You can do what you want with it. Guys, when I do decide to get more tattoos done, I will do a little like updated tattoo tour for you guys. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit me with a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel because I will be starting to post a lot more content on here for you guys. Remember, if you guys want to be notified every time that I post a video or literally post anything on my YouTube account, click the little bell to receive those notifications. Tell me what type of content you guys want to see coming up on my YouTube channel, and I will make sure to provide for you guys. And I will see you guys next time.